Hey guys, it's Brian again with another ceiling fan video. What I've got for you here is a 52-inch FASCO Ornate Parlour Fan. This one's from 1983. It's antique brass with the 2-speed, very low variable speed system. I added this 4-light trumpet arm fitter with the frosted tulip shades, which I love on this fan. It's got the original tassel pull chain that it came with from the factory. Ornate canopy. Hangs on an original FASCO mounting system for this time, which was pretty much the same thing that the Hunter Originals hung on, which is a claw with a grommet. And this would have come originally with a U-bolt because it's reversible. However, I don't have a U-bolt that will work with this, so I decided to use an industrial fan bracket, which is basically a J-hook welded onto a flat plate that bolts right to the outlet box in the ceiling. It's probably the safest way to mount one of these, considering that it's reversible. Although I don't typically use my fans in reverse, just because this is hanging in my bedroom, so I need the air blowing down at night. It helps me sleep. This, unfortunately, replaced my K63 Casablanca Victorian from 1979, and the reason why is because this has a bad bushing in the switch housing that I want to repair, and a couple other issues. And I said to myself, you know, I've never had a FASCO installed in my bedroom. I wonder how that would look. Well, here it is. And I gotta tell you, I am in love with this. This is a really gorgeous fan, and it's super powerful too. So let's go ahead and we'll start it up on the lowest speed. Yeah, I really like how this turned out. Wasn't quite sure about that leg kit, but gotta say, I really like it. It's got a really nice low speed to it. It definitely moves air. You can feel a breeze coming off of it. This will be nice in the winter. And it's very quiet too. Now it uses the same sort of system as a Casablanca Slumber Quiet, however it's better built, where it's got a potentiometer control with resistor and a heat sink in the motor. However, this is an extremely touchy control, so the slightest turn makes a world of difference. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Very slight turn on it, and you can hear that the motor revved up a little bit. This is probably the speed that I'm going to use it on most of the time. I like sort of a medium low speed when I sleep at night. And you can definitely feel the air movement off of this. This is definitely a performance fan. The only problem that I have with this one is that it hangs a little bit low, and that's really my fault because I wasn't able to get to the hardware store to get a shorter pipe for the down rod, but I'll take care of that tomorrow. That's easy to do. That's definitely pushing out some pretty good air. I'm gonna sleep pretty comfortably with this. Go ahead and turn it up a little more. Maybe this will be the speed that I sleep with. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This is a pretty good speed. It's cranking out quite a bit of air. So it'll definitely help the air conditioner in the window. I like this speed. But let's go ahead and keep going. I'm gonna go all the way up on this to the highest point. There's not much of a range between the last speed and the highest point. It really doesn't get much different. This is like a medium high speed. This isn't a bad speed either, quite honestly. Putting out quite a bit of air. And let's go ahead and put it on high. And typical to FASCO fans of this era and a lot of other eras, to be quite honest, the switch housing is somewhat loose. And the reason for that is because if I tighten it all the way up, it'll rub against the flywheel. So I have to find a way to fix that at some point. But I'll just keep an eye on it so it doesn't twist itself off of the stationary shaft. This thing is absolutely cranking out air. What a performer. Whew. Not geared for speed, but definitely geared for pitch and air movement. This is a good fan. I really like the way this looks in here too. It matches all my furniture and I love it. So we'll go ahead and spin down. Like I said, I'm gonna get a shorter down rod for it and try somehow to fix the switch housing and tighten it up to where it won't hit the flywheel as much as I can, but I don't know how successful I'm gonna be with that because that just seems to be a thing with these drop flywheel fans. I'm actually kind of glad that the Victorian came down in here, to be quite honest, because I've got that antique copper one in my office and it was getting kind of redundant having two of the same fan up here. Now, I'm not trying to be hypocritical by saying that because I have two originals downstairs, but the only reason for that is because those two fans are perfect for the rooms they're in. But up here, I'm trying to not have some redundancy, so this was a good choice for this room. Whether or not it'll be permanent is yet to be determined. But there you have it. That's the 52-inch FASCO Ornate Parlour Fan from 1983. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keep watching. More videos to come.